How to use ChatGPT 4.5 in business for beginners. Full guide from newbie to pro in half an hour. If you have zero experience with ChatGPT but want to start using it at 100% capacity, this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step plan to go from a complete beginner to a confident pro and use ChatGPT to boost your business. Subscribe to AI Business Lab and give this video a thumbs up if you want more practical guides like this. ChatGPT 4.5 has just been released and is more powerful, faster, and smarter than ever before. In this guide, we're not just going to talk about what it can do, but I'm going to show you exactly how to master it from scratch. We'll start with basics, how to set up your account, navigate the interface, and understand how ChatGPT works. Then we'll dive into how to use it to launch a business, to manage day-to-day operations, and eventually to scale and grow your company using AI. Whether you're a solo founder, a small business owner, or working inside a company, this guide will give you the tools to turn ChatGPT into your smartest team member. For example, I run a network of capsule hotels. It's called Capsule Hotels. I manage and grow this business almost completely with AI. I open new locations, automate check-ins, manage staff, track bookings, all remotely and efficiently using AI automation, including ChatGPT. Throughout this video, I'll be using real examples from my own business to show you how I use ChatGPT and other AI tools in practice. This isn't just theory. It's actually how I run things every day. Let's get started. Alright, let's begin with the basics. How to get started with ChatGPT from scratch. First, go to openai.com and click on Try ChatGPT. If you don't have an account yet, you'll be asked to sign up. You can register using your email, Google, or Microsoft account. The process takes less than a minute. When creating a ChatGPT account, I highly recommend signing in with your Google account. And if you don't have one yet, create one right now. It's one of the best investments you can make for your AI journey and your business. First of all, it gives you access to the full Google workspace. By using a Google account, you instantly get access to Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Calendar, and much more. All of these integrate beautifully with ChatGPT, making it easier to share documents, analyze data, and streamline your operations. Secondly, you unlock Google's powerful AI tools. With one Google account, you also gain access to some of the most advanced AI tools on the market. These are Google AI Studio, Gemini models, Notebook LM, which is my personal favorite, especially for business workflows. I'll do a separate video on Notebook LM soon, so make sure to subscribe. Google Veo, which is their text-to-video AI, and many more AI tools that are launching rapidly. Google's AI ecosystem is growing very fast, and it's already incredibly powerful. Studying Google's feature now is a good investment. Once you're in, you'll land on the ChatGPT interface. Now let's look at the pricing. You basically have two options. First is the free plan, which gives you access to GPT 3.5. It's still powerful, but slower and more limited. The ChatGPT Plus plan is the second option. It costs $20 per month and gives you access to GPT 4.5, which is faster, more accurate, and unlocks extra features like file uploads, vision, and plugins. If you're serious about using ChatGPT for business, I highly recommend upgrading to the Plus plan. Now let's take a quick tour of the interface so you know where everything is. On the left side, you'll find your chat history. This is where all the past conversations are saved. You can revisit and continue them anytime. In the center, you have got the main chat window. This is where the magic happens. Just type your prompt in the input box at the bottom and hit enter. At the top right, you'll find your account icon with the settings where you can manage your account, make personalized settings, and more. That's it. You're now ready to start talking to ChatGPT. Now let's take a closer look at the main features that make ChatGPT incredibly powerful, especially in the Plus plan with GPT 4.5. First, the chat itself. You simply type your message into the input box and ChatGPT responds instantly. You can have casual conversations, generate ideas, write business content, anything you want. There's also a voice input option. Just click the microphone icon on the mobile app and speak your prompt instead of typing it. It's super handy when you're on the go. One of the newest and the most exciting features is GPTs. These are custom versions of ChatGPT that you or others can create and share. For example, you can build a GPT specifically for finance, business planning, or product research, or anything else you want. In the Plus plan, you can also upload files like PDFs, spreadsheets, or even images, and ChatGPT can read them, analyze them, and it's perfect for working with reports, CVs, or datasets. For example, in my business, I uploaded a client database from my capsule hotel business, and ChatGPT instantly analyzed guest segments by age, by booking preferences, by travel purpose, and other preferences. It then suggested a tailored marketing strategy for each group: business travelers, solo tourists, and digital nomads. This helps us target the right people with the right message and boost bookings and boost sales. The code interpreter, now called advanced data analysis. It lets you do calculations, create charts, analyze data, and even write Python code inside the chat. This is the game changer for finance, analytics, and operations. Let's also cover chat management feature so you can stay organized. You can have multiple conversations at once. Switch between them easily using the chat list on the left. Maybe you need to clean up. You can delete or archive all chats. You can't find something? Use the search bar to look through all your previous chats. It's super useful if you have had dozens of conversations. You can also rename your chats to keep things clear. For example, I can call it my business finance, hotel marketing, or my health, etc. And yes, you can even share a chat with someone else by generating a link. It's perfect for collaborating with your team or clients. You want to personalize how ChatGPT responds to you? Head over to your account icon, then go to settings. In the general section, you can change the theme from light to dark or match your system. You can turn always show code when using data analyst. This lets you see the actual code when ChatGPT analyzes your files. There's also a switch for follow-up suggestions. These are helpful ideas that appear after each response. Next, you can change the language of the interface. Right now it's set to English, but you can change to any other language you want. Then we have archived chats. Click Manage to view all chats, or Archive All to clean up all your chat history list. If you want to remove everything, you can click Delete All Chats, but be careful, this deletes all your history permanently. And at the bottom, there's an option to log out on this device if you want to end and terminate this session. In the Notifications tab, you can manage how ChatGPT sends you alerts and updates. Right now, notifications are set to push and email, so you'll get reminders or task updates both on your device and in your inbox. You can change this if you prefer one method over the other, or turn them off completely. In the Personalization tab, you can make ChatGPT more tailored to you by setting up custom instructions and managing memory. Custom instructions let you tell ChatGPT what to call you, what you do, what style or personality you prefer in response. For example, friendly, witty, straight to the point, or traditional. And anything else you want ChatGPT to remember, like your values, your interests, or how you like to work. For example, you can upload your resume, set your tone of voice, and describe your professional goals. This will help ChatGPT create and give you more relevant, more professional, and more personalized answers. You can select traits from suggestions or write your own. At the bottom, just make sure Enable for new chats is turned on and click Save. Next, you'll see the memory feature. When it's turned on, ChatGPT will gradually learn more about you as you chat, helping it give smarter, more personal, and more personalized responses over time. It can remember details like I prefer short answers, or I just launched a new product, or where did we leave off in my last project, any details. You can also click Manage Memories to review, update, or delete what ChatGPT remembers about you. Another thing is speech. Here you can choose the voice the ChatGPT uses and set your main spoken language. Great for voice chats. Data controls. This tab helps you manage your privacy. You can export all your data, manage shared links, or even delete your account if needed. Builder profile. If you create your own GPTs, this is where you set up your public profile. You can also verify your identity to publish GPTs for others to use. Connected apps. This is where you connect Google Drive or OneDrive to upload files directly into ChatGPT. Perfect for working with documents or spreadsheets. Security. Here you can enable two-factor authentication for better protection and log out from all the devices at once if needed. Subscription. This tab shows your current plan. If you're on the ChatGPT Plus, you'll see everything that's included: file uploads, voice modes, deep research, reasoning models, and early access to new features. That's it. Now you know how to fine-tune your ChatGPT settings for the best experience. Let's talk about something very important: the difference between the available models in ChatGPT. Let's go over the available ChatGPT models and when to use each one. First, we have GPT-4o. This is the default model for Plus users. It's fast, smart, and great for most everyday tasks like writing, coding, research, data analysis, and creative work. If you're not sure which model to choose, GPT-4o is usually the best place to start. It's good for day-to-day tasks in your business, like writing social media posts, answering customer questions, organizing to-do lists, or creating basic reports. Next is GPT-4o with scheduled tasks. This is a beta feature that allows you to ask ChatGPT to follow up with you later. For example, you can say, "Remind me tomorrow to finish my pitch deck," and it will do that. Super useful for planning and task management. GPT 4.5 is the latest one. It's designed to help you explore ideas and write more creatively. It can sometimes offer deeper reasoning for storytelling, brainstorming, or longer texts. Use it to brainstorm unique offers or loyalty programs, maybe to design service concepts for your business, whatever it is, or maybe write branded stories for your website. Model 01. This is the one which is focused on advanced reasoning. If you are doing a complex analysis, strategic thinking, or deep research, 01 is your option. It thinks slower, but with more depth and logic. Use it to analyze the pros and cons of opening a different business, to review your pricing strategy based on market data, or to build a risk assessment plan before launching a new product. 03 Mini. This is a lighter, faster model optimized for reasoning tasks. It's very ideal when you want good quality answers but don't want to wait. It's great for productivity on the go. Use it, for example, to the job description, or handle HR questions, or quickly compare supplier offers. 03 Mini High. This is one of the fine-tuned for coding, logic, and reasoning. If you are working on development tasks, algorithms, or debugging, this model offers fast and sharp responses. You can use it for financial projections, quality control automation, or maybe inventory calculations. It's great if you're doing any custom reporting or need precise logic. Now, if you click for more models, you'll see ChatGPT 4o Mini, which is optimized for even faster responses on light tasks, and GPT-4, the legacy model that's still powerful but slightly older than GPT-4o. In short, GPT-4o for everything, GPT 4.5 for creative thinking and exploring ideas, 01 for deep logic and business reasoning, 03 Mini and Mini High for speed and code, and scheduled tasks for personal productivity and reminders. Choose the one that fits your tasks and you'll get the best results. If you're using the free plan, you get access to GPT-4. It's great for basic tasks like text generation, answering questions, and simple analysis. However, it's slower, it has a shorter memory, and doesn't support advanced tools. With the ChatGPT Plus plan, you unlock GPT-4o and GPT 4.5 with a much better version of GPT-4o. Here's what that means for you. It's much faster responses, it gives you a longer memory window, it can remember more within a session, and it gives you advanced tools like the code interpreter, file uploads, image understanding, plugins, custom GPTs, and much more. And it also gives you live internet browsing. That's right, GPT 4.5 and 4o can search the internet in the real time. If the browser tool is enabled, you can search up-to-date information, check sources, compare competitors, pull statistics, and even find recent news. This is a game changer when you're working with fast-moving industries or need accurate or current data. And here's another powerful feature: integration with Google Drive. You can now upload and analyze documents straight from your cloud storage, including spreadsheets, presentations, reports, and more. Just select the file and ChatGPT can instantly summarize it, extract insights, generate charts, identify errors, or even rewrite and restructure the content for you. So when you're using ChatGPT 4.5 with all the features turned on, you're not just chatting, you're working with a multifunctional business platform. It can rewrite documents, search the web, crunch data, generate ideas, and connect to your digital workspace, all in one place. Now let's take a look at a few super useful tools inside ChatGPT that will help you stay organized and work smarter, especially if you're running a business or working on a long-form content. First, Canvas. Another powerful new feature inside ChatGPT is called Canvas, and it changes the game. Think of Canvas as your smart workspace. It opens automatically when ChatGPT sees a project that would benefit from it, or you can turn it on manually by adding the words "Use Canvas" to your prompt. Here's how it works. Your screen splits into two: the chat on the left and your live project on the right. You give instructions on the left and ChatGPT updates the file on the right in real time. It's still the same ChatGPT behind the scenes, just with a much more visual interface. You won't see the full back and forth history like in a regular chat, but instead, each change updates the content directly. You can track every change by clicking the clock icon. If you want to jump back or forward to use the earlier version, use the arrows. There's also a handy share button that gives you a link to invite collaborators into your workspace. It's perfect for teams working on content, strategy docs, or even code. And Canvas is especially useful for writers and developers. For text, you can edit any paragraph by hovering over it and clicking an edit icon. You can rewrite it, add any information or tone of voice. You can even use pencil icon in the bottom corner to quickly adjust length, simplify the language, or add emojis, all in one click. Whether you're writing marketing content, editing documentation, or building software, Canvas gives you an easier, faster, and more collaborative way to work with AI. You can treat it like Google Doc, but powered by AI, meaning you can ask ChatGPT to help you rephrase, summarize, add structure, or even generate full paragraphs without leaving your workspace. Next is Projects. Projects is the new way to organize your work inside ChatGPT. Think of it as your AI-powered folder system. Instead of jumping between dozens of disconnected chats, you can now keep related chats, files, and tasks grouped together. For example, if you're working on a product launch, let's say in my business, I have a capsule hotel project. One project can include your marketing content, business plan, customer emails, and even creative ideas for ads, all in one place. This makes it so much easier to stay focused and come back to your work later with everything neatly saved. Now let's move on to one of the most useful new features: scheduled tasks. So what's scheduled tasks? It's a way to schedule ChatGPT to send you information automatically at the time you choose and in the day you choose. Whether it's email, push notification, or in-app alert, ChatGPT keeps you in the loop. Here's how you can use it. You can set up daily calendar summaries, reminders, news updates, or anything else you want delivered regularly straight to you. How does it work? You'll need a ChatGPT Plus subscription to access scheduled tasks. Then just start a new chat and select the ChatGPT 4 module with scheduled tasks. Then write a prompt like, every hour starting at 1 p.m. today until midnight, send me my information about the revenue in my business. ChatGPT will create tasks and send you updates in the time you requested. You can create one-time or recurring tasks. Just plan them in your prompt. To manage your tasks, click profile icon on the top right corner. Select tasks. Here you can pause, delete, rename, or edit the schedule of your prompt. You can also click the three dots to quickly access and edit it. You can only have up to 10 active tasks at once. And finally, prompt editing. Sometimes after sending a prompt, you might realize it could have been written better. Now you don't have to start from scratch. Just hover over your message, click edit, and update the text. ChatGPT will treat it like the original prompt and give you a new response. This is great for refining tasks, testing different versions, or improving results without breaking the conversation. Using ChatGPT on your smartphone. Now let's talk about something that makes ChatGPT even more powerful: using it on your phone. But what is the real magic? It's how naturally and conveniently you can interact with it. First of all, it's voice input. Instead of typing, just tap on the microphone button and speak your prompt or question. What's even cooler, ChatGPT doesn't just transcribe your voice. It instantly cleans up your speech, removes filler words, and replies in a polished, clear format. It feels like you're talking to a small assistant. And it's especially handy when you're on the go, on the move, driving, walking, or multitasking. Next is vision. You can take a photo of anything, a document, product, or a handwritten note, and ChatGPT will understand what's in the image and describe it, analyze it, or even explain it to you. Maybe you need help in reading a chart or debugging a code from a whiteboard, brainstorming from a product screenshot. Just snap a photo and ChatGPT takes it from there. You can even upload screenshots or short videos and help it understand context, interface, visual context, etc. And finally, the function of the file uploads. In GPT 4.5, you can upload PDFs, spreadsheets, images, Word documents, and more right into the chat. Maybe you need a report summarized, a resume written, a budget analyzed. Just drop the file in and ChatGPT will do the work for you. You can even upload multiple files at once, like a proposal and a competitor analysis, and ask ChatGPT to compare them, extract key information, or generate slides based on both. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful features of ChatGPT, which is custom GPTs. Imagine having a team of specialized AI assistants, a CFO, a marketing strategist, a researcher, a customer support agent, all in one ChatGPT, ready to go and ready to help you. That's exactly what custom GPTs are. You can use GPTs directly in any chat. Just click the GPT dropdown and at the top of your chat window and choose the assistant you need. Maybe you want to create a mind map. Try GPT connected to Whimsical. Need a market research or competitive analysis? Use Research GPT. There are GPTs designed for customer service, graphic design, legal review, and much more, all pre-trained and ready to go. Many of them are created by professionals and by companies to solve very specific business problems, and you can try them out instantly. But what is more important, you can create your own custom GPT. And the best part, you don't need to know how to code. Alright, let me show you how easy it is to create your own custom GPT. Let's do it live, and I'll build one right now for my own capsule hotel company called Capslock. The goal is to create an assistant GPT for my employees, a virtual assistant that helps our staff to maintain service standards, report issues, and keep everything running smoothly in my business. Step number 1. From the ChatGPT home screen, click Explore GPTs. Then hit Create in the top right corner. You'll see a simple no-code wizard that walks you through the setup. Step number 2, set the name and the purpose. Let's call it Capslock Assistant GPT and describe it as an internal assistant for Capslock capsule hotels that answers questions about equipment, quality standards, and troubleshooting. Step number 3, upload documentation. Now I'll upload a few key documents like equipment manuals, service protocols, guest experience standards, maintenance schedules. This gives the GPT full context about my business and my operations. You can upload PDFs, Word files, spreadsheets, etc. Step number 4, customize personality and tone of voice. We want ChatGPT and our GPT to be friendly but professional, clear and concise in responses. We want it to be focused on giving actionable answers, not fluff, so I'll define that in the behavior settings. Step number 5, test it instantly. Let's try a prompt. What should I do if the air conditioning unit in room number 17 is leaking? And ChatGPT replies with step-by-step instructions based on the uploaded maintenance guide, this one. Remind me of the cleaning checklist for VIP capsules, and it pulls the exact protocol from our internal files. Any team member from housekeepers to technicians can use this GPT to get instant, reliable answers. You can even train multiple versions, one for quality control, one for onboarding of new staff, one for responding to guests, and best of all, they work 24/7, never forget anything, they always respond, and they act in your tone of voice and in your language. So in just a few minutes, we created a fully functional AI assistant for a real-world business. Just think how much time and training this saves your team. And with custom GPTs, you can build your own internal tools tailored exactly to how you work. Why you should upgrade to ChatGPT Plus. If you're still on the free plan, let me show exactly why upgrading to ChatGPT 4.5 is 100% worth it, especially if you are using AI for business. First, it gives you access to more powerful model. The free version runs on GPT-4, which is decent, but GPT 4.5 is on a completely different level. It gives you smarter, deeper, and more accurate answers, especially for complex business questions. Let's use my business as an example. Let's say I ask both models to help me build a marketing strategy for our capsule hotels. GPT-4 gives me a generic surface level answer, but GPT 4.5 breaks down the audience into detailed segments, suggests a complete step-by-step campaign, includes examples, and even estimates a marketing budget. That's strategy level thinking, not just brainstorming. This isn't just a nice output. It saves time, improves decision making, and delivers ROI in hours, not weeks. It gives you priority and stability. With GPT 4.5, it gives you priority access, no lag, no service too busy messages, just fast and reliable responses. It gives you advanced features and plugin support. Upgrading unlocks powerful tools that completely change how you work. Code Interpreter, also known as Advanced Data Analysis. It lets you upload Excel files, CVS, etc. Another tool is GPT Operator. You want automation? Operator allows you to connect GPT to your CRM, automate client calls, and even transcribe and analyze conversations. Number 4, deep research and knowledge work. Another massive benefit of GPT 4.5 is ability to perform deep research and analysis, not just surface level summaries. It can compare multiple sources, analyze long documents, cross-reference data, structure insights into detailed reports. It's like having a research assistant that works 10 times faster and never gets tired. Let's use Caps Lock as an example. We use GPT 4.5 to conduct a competitive analysis of capsule hotels in new regions where we plan to expand. We simply prompted this: analyze the capsule hotel market in Bangkok, identify key competitors, pricing models, unique features, and guest pain points. In under 2 minutes, it generated a competitor comparison table, a SWOT analysis, market entry suggestions, key features to highlight on our landing page. And because GPT 4.5 has web browsing access, it can even pull in live data, customer reviews, and updated pricing directly from the internet, if the browser tool is enabled, of course. You can also give it internal documents like your sales history, staff feedback, or guest service, and let it find patterns, risks, and opportunities that aren't really obvious. Whether it's preparing for an investor pitch, evaluating a new franchise location, or rethinking your customer journey, deep research with GPT 4.5 helps you make smarter, faster, data-driven decisions. So what's the ROI of a ChatGPT Plus subscription? You pay $20 per month. In return, you save hours of work, get better decisions, and boost performance across marketing, operations, and customer service. If you're serious about using ChatGPT in your business, upgrading is not optional. It is a necessity. And it's also an investment that gives you an edge. Now let's proceed to prompting. How to talk to ChatGPT effectively. Now that you know how to navigate ChatGPT, let's unlock the real power of prompting. Because here's the truth, the quality of your results completely depends on how you ask. So what is a prompt and why is it important? Prompt is simply an instruction you give to ChatGPT. Think of it as talking to a new employee on their first day. They're smart, super capable, but they don't know anything about your business yet. So your job is to first give them a clear role, provide them context, set the clear goal, and any resources, constraints, or examples that they will need. That's exactly what a good prompt does. A bad prompt looks like this: write a business plan. But a better prompt would be something like: act as a startup consultant, write a business plan for a capsule hotel targeting digital nomads in Southeast Asia, focus on the market trends, revenue streams, and expansion potential. Do you see the difference? Okay, let's break down some prompt techniques you can start using right now. First is asking open-ended questions. Instead of "is this idea good?" you can try the following prompt: what are the strengths and weaknesses of this business idea, and how can it be improved? Second, use role-based instructions. Start your prompt with giving a role. For example, act as a financial analyst, or act as a sales expert, or act as a marketing expert. It gives GPT a perspective to think from. Number 3 is providing examples. You want a specific tone or structure? Just show it. For example, write a product description like this one and give an example. Summarize this text using the format below and give an example. The more input you give, the better the output you get. 4. Use clear structure and keywords. Break long prompts into sections. First, the goal, the context, formula, and output requirements. Number 5. iterate your prompt. If the response isn't great, improve the prompt and try again. Think of it like coaching your assistant. It gets better every round. And the bonus technique, break complex tasks into a chain of simple prompts. For example, instead of asking build a full financial analysis, break it into sections like analyze the revenue structure of my business. Second, look deep into my costs and expenses. Third, analyze the P&L report and the balance sheet of my business. And fourth, based on the analysis you have performed, give me the overview of my finances and advice to improve. Act as a professional finance consultant. This gives you more focused, more high-quality answers. And here's a super powerful closing to add in the end of your prompts. Ask this question: do you need any additional information from me to do this better? This invites ChatGPT to ask follow-up questions. Now you know how to get started with ChatGPT, from registration to using key features and tools. In the next video, I'll show you how to launch any business step by step using ChatGPT based on my real experience with the Capsule Hotel Network. I have also prepared a free set of powerful business prompts available in my Telegram channel, which is in the link below in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss what's next.